Welcome back to the 5-Minute Podcast, where I'm not going to say the same line as before.
And today we are discussing, as I change it up as well, travel.
Travel. I am in a love-hate relationship with traveling.
Honestly, me too.
There's so much stress that goes into making sure you have all the necessities as you go away from your home
And
for a certain
money.
amount of time. And money. Yeah. There's so much that goes into it.
Yeah, the prepping, the packing 17 pairs of underwear for a 2-day trip, because there's always that worry of, what if I get irritable bowel syndrome? What if I get too sweaty? You know, I always overpack. That's a big worry of mine.
Yeah, and I mean, not that overpacking is a bad thing.
Right.
Overpacking can be good, unless it's far in excess.
Yeah.
And, I think I've been getting into cruising as the years go on because there's so much that's taken care of for you. The travel, well, aside from the flight to the port, your travel's taken care of, your food is taken care of, your sleeping situation's taken care of, transport back to your home country is taken care of, and all you have to worry about is just making sure you show up at places.
That's honestly a really good point. I've never been on a cruise, but I would like to someday, and that makes sense. Because I know, good grief, I know with cruises that vacations, wow, that I've been on before, I always enjoy like going on the vacation and having that experience. But oftentimes I come home, and then I have work the next day, and I'm often needing a vacation from the vacation.
Right. And that's a good point, because I like to come home, if I have to come home a day before, so I can have that day of buffer between getting home from vacation and going back out to work. I need that.
And do you feel like the cruise helps with like lowering that vacation from a vacation feeling?
It's a good question, because we've done a 7-day cruise, and coming home from that cruise it almost felt like you were moving into a new house. We'd almost become accustomed to being out and about. So in some ways, having that decompression time was minimized.
Yeah.
It wasn't as stressful getting back to the grind, but getting recalibrated into this new space was heightened. So I guess there's trade-offs with that.
Yeah. The other thing, like we mentioned briefly, is traveling is expensive.
Very much so. I think it's because everyone is traveling. Because during the plague times of our generation,
Yes, the COVID.
everyone was traveling, or no one was traveling. No one was traveling, and prices went down. Cruise prices went down, flights went down. We got tickets to Spain for $300 a piece, and that's unheard of now. They're in the thousands, and I think it has to do with travel influencers.
Yeah, I think travel influencers have kind of saturated the, not market, but the scene so much to where the travel agencies and companies can just skyrocket their prices, which I think hurts the average American or average citizen anywhere, to where if they want to have that experience, they can't because it's just too expensive.
Yeah, and also on smaller topics, camping is a good alternative.
Yes.
If you don't want to spend too much money.
Camping is a good way to get out in nature. If you listen to our last podcast a couple times ago, it's fun, it's fresh, and relatively inexpensive.
Maybe we'll have to talk about that in the next coming episodes.
Yes.
But thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this 5-minute podcast. We'll see you in the next one.